home before it starts. I can't wait to see you smile again. And I love the time we spent. Waiting for the break of day to come. So I can see your smile in the sun. I guess I couldn't wait to get to school. Oh, baby. To see your pretty face, I've got to stay cool. Break it down. Don't leave me. Oh, baby. Take this as a pressure. Girl, I've learned my lesson. That you wait to see me. Take this as an aggression. That's why I just wanna be alone with you. I just wanna be alone with you. There's nothing else I'd rather do. Nothing else I'd rather do. I just want the chance I can again. You know, baby. Tell me, oh baby. Just the other night on the phone, I tried to impress you with my tongue. I've got to be for real if you're my friend. Oh baby. Oh, you never call me back again. Don't leave. Oh, no. Take this as pressure. Girl, I've learned my lesson. Oh, yes, I have. Ooh, that you wait to see me. Take this as pressure. Hey. Girl, don't be afraid now, baby. Take this as pressure. Girl, I've learned my lesson. Ooh, that you wait to see me. Take this as pressure. Break it down. Oh yeah. I just wanna be your LB. Bass. I just wanna be alone with you.
You know. Girl, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
You know, before you. It's me and you.
That was
Hey everyone, y'all see the man himself on the screen. How you doing,
hey.
Anthony McNeil?
Chilling. I'm running a little behind because I got caught up in another live, but I was inviting people to come over as well.
Okay. Well, take your time.
Yeah. So if you can give me another 5-minute interlude, I'll be ready.
Okay, just let me know.
I'm gonna stay in the backyard. I'm gonna stay on the live, but I'm just gonna be in the backyard.
Okay.
All
right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's I always like I'm old school. So let's try this. Hold on. I got some for everyone's. Let me see. Uh all right, y'all. Here we go. Enjoy. After the morning after. Thanks for coming over, December baby. Thank you, sweetie. Smooches. Hey, Mr. Creole. Thanks for coming over, smooches. We letting our guest get himself together, and then we're gonna bring him on and get it going. Right now, just move to some maze. I said I didn't want you to stay. I've got somebody, and you've got somebody too. What would they think about it? And what would I think about you? I know you think this is right, but what happened after tonight? Will you be? This is old school stuff over here. This is this vintage wine over here. After the morning after the night before, when all of the fun is over, hold me no, no, oh no. After this go off, we're gonna bring the man back on. He asked for a 5-minute interlude. He got that. I'm excited about this, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Baby. I know what you're feeling. I've been there before. How will we know what we are do? And what if we both should not know? I know it looks like it's real, but afterwards, how do you feel? Will you feel it? Will we both feel sad? So almost time for the man. After the morning after the night before, when all of the fun is over, do you want me anymore? Yes, 300. Anything for you. After the morning, after the morning, after, hey. After the morning, after the morning, after the morning, after the morning. Yes, people. Yes, that was Mr. Frankie. Let me see if our guest is ready. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to mute his mic, but it ain't working.
Because I got it on. I got it on. See, I'm
Oh, okay.
driving. I'm trying to get back to my driveway. I'm almost there, so it might gonna
Okay,
be
take
going
your
in and
time.
out. Okay.
Okay, take your time. I'll throw another song on. See, when you your own boss, you can play songs if you want. You understand? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all in on one of my favorite songs. Okay, men listen up, women take note. Okay, hold on. Doo, doo, doo. Y'all ain't ready. Here we go. Enjoy. The man is almost where he can talk. We're gonna allow him. It's all about him, so we're gonna allow him next time. Hey, Janice, thanks for coming, sweetie. Switches.
I've heard it all before you wanna show me now. Show me now.
Okay, that's my favorite song by them.
I didn't think that you would
Come around and see it my way.
but you built up the courage now. I tell the water, and I'm riding your waves today. So show your waves today.
This is grown and sexy over here.
I never told you that the way you be talking to me like my whole world. Yeah, but now it's last time, girl, if you don't mind, let's show and tell. I got it.
Yeah, but 300. You know I love this song.
So that you never forget me. Yeah, and all the trash that we be talking. To her it's entertaining.
She'll be waiting till the lights go out.
Until the lights go out. Hey,
Ooh, yeah.
let's move the power. Wait until the lights. Wait until the lights. If you're ready, hold it steady, girl, let's get into it. Turn up the mood, set the vibes, put some shake into it. Put your body in position for some action. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you so much. I'm not built to be, I promise. I like looking at it. I support who I support, but yeah, I feel you. Yeah, we're giving the interviewee, we're giving him time to get home and get situated. So we're just sitting back and chilling and relaxing, and we doing grown folk stuff over here. Get you whatever you drink, light you some candles, incense, and just vibe with Coco. That's all you gotta do. AKA, yes. Oh, Bama girl. Hey, Bama girl. We waiting on the host. He's on his way home, so he needs an interlude. We just chilling. We got some grown and sexy over here. That's it. That's all we doing. Okay, I got one for y'all. I know y'all tired of all this slow stuff. Okay, here you go. Here you go. I'll take you back in the past, man, for real. Hey, come on.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music. Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music. Don't you know you've got me mesmerized with the beat I'm always fantasize.
Don't stop the music.
Cause it tends to slow.
I can tell you wanna go.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music.
That bass on that song is thunder, y'all.
It keeps going round and round. Turns me upside down. I just wanna rock you
All night
all
long.
night long.
Yes.
I just
Wanna
wanna
rock
rock you
you.
all night long.
I don't drink, but I got my cup of ice, girl. I'm ready.
Got a love song.
Oh, 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 oh.
Everything we do is right on time.
Hey.
The beat so smooth it blows my mind. Don't stop the music. So satisfying. It feels so good to me. There is no denying. Just because it's 2 o'clock. Don't stop the music. Don't you feel like dancing?
Roll tide. Yes, roll tide.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Okay, Jay Nisi. Thank you. Okay.
Don't stop.
Ooh, 300. Okay, as y'all see, I used to club a lot. Okay, a lot. I mean, like a lot. Don't you feel like dancing?
You got me moving. Don't stop the music. Yeah. Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music.
Hey, Candy Cane Smooches, thanks for coming over, boo. We're waiting on interviewee to get settled, and then we're gonna start. I can tell you wanna boogie. I can tell you wanna boogie.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music. Don't you stop it. Don't you stop the music.
Y'all let me know if this music is skipping. Somebody said it was skipping. It's not skipping on this end. Is that you, Mr. Anthony?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, let me turn this off. Hold on. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
One moment. He's here, everybody. Thank you all for coming over and being a part of the show. I am Coco 929, aka Libra Butterfly. And tonight I'm so excited. I've been thinking about this interview all week. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guest to some and present him to others. His name is Anthony McNeil. He is the host of Let's Chop It Up. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. I'll tell you to start off how he sees himself. So, Anthony, come on and holler at your people.
I was gonna come in like what it do, but I can't do the poo thing. Anyway, what's cracking?
What's going on, sir? I know you've been busy and you've been driving and you finally got settled. Can you breathe? Can you go, woosah? You
Yeah, I'm
okay?
trying to. Actually, when I left the store and I came out and told you give me 5 minutes, the person who I was at the store, they didn't give me all my stuff, so I had to run right back. I was,
Oh,
oh man,
wow.
are you serious? Yeah, I see that's the ignorance of people, black people being on the phone when you trying to, tell them 3 times what's going on, and then they ass still don't pay attention and still leave stuff out. But that's
Right.
no here or there. So back to the show.
Okay, well, tell us who Mr. Anthony McNeil is. Let's get into it.
All right, let's get into it. All righty then. Let's see. What's the best way you can say Anthony? Um, Anthony is a very nice individual, a little bit street smart, a little bit of book smart, well, and a whole lot of nerd. Uh, like to have fun, but also like to get into serious, issues as well. And I always like to keep people in a good light. I view people as in a good light. I try
Awesome.
to anyway.
Aw- Awesome. Yes. And y'all, he's talking under what he is. This man is very intelligent. Okay. Don't believe all that. A little bit of this, a little bit. He is very, and he's intelligent in a wide spectrum of things. I mean, seriously. Okay. So tell us some of the things you like to do. Like, what's a hobby that you enjoy?
Well, as y'all been on my page, I like fishing, or well, I like crabbing more. I like fishing, but I mean, I like both. The other hobby, off and on, doing music, um, production, audio, AV work, which is audio video,
Mm-hmm.
and just communications. I like the art of communications, so that's what I really, really like to do on my downtime.
Awesome. Okay. And later on, y'all, when we get done, if he doesn't mind, if you have any questions for him, you can put them in the chat and I'll allow him to answer them the way that he feels. So Anthony, tell us a little bit about little Anthony. Like, where were you born, and something about you that we don't know.
Okay, well, um, let's see. When I was little, I was a hard-headed, badass kid. I was like, I was like messing with people, and I was like the little the jokester, the one who liked to stay at the trick shop, and I guess I really, really got excited when when I played joke on people.
Yeah.
So so yeah, and I did it for years. It was done to me. Even got to a point that when I used to get in trouble in school, doing it. I used to get blamed for stuff that I even do. Why? Because I was known to be doing a lot of bad things. So, but then nothing like harmful or
Hey, Pooh. Mhm.
like nothing harmful or nothing like that. Hey, Pooh. Hey, Triple L, Candy Cane, 300. I heard they say Bama Girl, but for some reason I can't see her.
I know.
300.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay Nisi. Um, yeah, let's see. I mean, it's two sides of it. I mean, I had a hard childhood
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, some things that, I had no problem talking about, some things I wouldn't. Well, I guess I can. I wasn't, my uncle was into dope real heavy.
Okay.
And I was over with my cousins in Alexandria. Oh, born in Maryland, raised all over.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Were you in the service? Let me ask you that real quick.
no.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Um, but yeah, my uncle, he was on that dope real hard, and he treated my aunt. He's my mom's brother, so I was on the summertime. I was staying over there with them, and basically he was a abuser to women,
Oh.
So,
Okay.
and he beat my aunt up, and that's why I always tell y'all, that's like one of the pet peeves I don't like. It
Yeah.
really burns me when I see a man beating a woman. It remind me of that, and I tried to help and got hit. Me and my cousin got hit and thrown down some steps and stuff like that. So
Dang.
uh,
Okay.
that was one of the tragics. Well, not bad tragic, like I died or anything, but yeah, that's like one of the bad parts of me coming up. I would say closest to the worstest thing. So, um,
Okay.
and I did have cousins, went through the sexual abuse and stuff like that. That's why I was able to relate to your subject,
Okay.
to your situation. And I know it's not uncommon to hear, those things. I mean,
Right.
like I said, usually somebody either know or they're are the person or part of that situation themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lady P,
Wow. Hey, Lady P. And hey, it's Pooh.
Hey, Donja.
Pooh Anthony tried to come on and do what he do.
Oh yeah, I always do that to her all the time when I see her. I tried it. I definitely tried it, but hey, I can't roll that tongue. That's why I know Spanish fluently, but I can't roll my tongue. So it's certain words will actually sound the same, but they're different. And trying to do that roll just is a pain. So
Yeah, she trips me out when she come on and do that. So I understand it. I'm like, how does she do it? But yeah. Oh, okay. So let's dig a little deeper if we can. So let me ask you a question. Were you raised by both parents, one parent, no parent?
one parent.
Okay.
Parent. My dad, like most dads, he uh, took off, of course, uh, and I was like in and out of his life. He's a pastor. He got his own
Wow.
church and everything, but he's a hypocrite. So, um, yeah, I had no respect for him, and
Okay.
care less to talk to him, whatever. So,
So let me ask you a question about that. I heard you said that he took off, and I understand that.
mhm.
Do you think? Okay, first of all, let me say this. Do you have any children?
Yes,
Okay, how many kids do you have?
I have four.
Okay. Do you think by what you went through, by your dad not being there, that made you a better parent because you know how it feel, or did it influence you in any way? Hey, seven
Oh
seven
yeah,
seven.
it was a very big influence on me to be there for my kids.
Okay.
Because I know how I felt, at certain things, and I take my head off to my mom. My mom is I'm her biggest cheerleader because my mom wasn't like a punk, you know.
Mhm.
She wasn't there, like she handled both roles very well. I
Okay.
mean, not to the part that how to teach me how to be a man, as like sex and stuff like that. She told me how to protect myself, whatever. But one thing, my mom kept me with 100 with everything. She was like, look, you're getting older, you're hard headed, you this and that. But one thing, you got common sense. So I'm gonna tell you this: whatever you do in your life, you better be damn good at it. You want to rob banks? You better be the best mother.
Yes. Yes.
You want to steal cars? You want to do all that? Be the best. I don't want you to do those things, but you're gonna have make up your own mind for a lot of things when you got in these streets. So you definitely have to, you know, make that choice in your life or which way you want to live it, and live it. You know,
Yes.
if you live good, life will treat you good. If you live bad, of course it's going to treat you bad. Now,
Right.
as it's treating you bad, it will look appealing, but at the end of the run, either you be in jail, or you're gonna be dead, one or the other. It's
That's
just real
true.
talk. And then from that uncle who did, what he did to us, who beat it, who punched us out. Um, his life, not to put everything out there, his life is really, really bad. And she showed that part. I love my brother and this and that, but this is who he is. I mean, I hope my cousin and them ain't gonna get mad on here, which I really don't get two F's, but it is what it is.
Right.
That's their dad, that's my uncle. So hey, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I'm not really tripping on that. Is it the part that the truth is the truth? It is what it is.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
but she said this is a good example. I mean, they even know because through the years he's to try to come back. And it got to the point that they was missing him. So I felt my cousins how they felt of not having their dad, but they also know he was bad news. He was stealing stuff from them, and the kids they not going to tell my auntie everything.
Yeah.
They's sneaking food and stuff. But then when the FBI come knocking on the door and this and that, yeah. I mean,
Oh
even
wow.
those years, I even let him stay one time. I had a condo not too far from what in Virginia. I had a condo, and he came in town one time. I was like 20. I think I was like 20, and I had a condo in Alexandria. And my cousin called me and was like, "Hey, can I meet with you?" I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" So I met up. He's like, well, Uncle blah 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 is here, my dad here, and he don't have nowhere to stay. And they came to visit us, and my mom is not gonna have that. The police looking for him, but I was like, yeah, I can't get me caught up in nothing. And then
Okay.
I was like, okay, well, I'll understand. I let him come by and stay. Even though all that happened, I'm an adult now, so
Hey,
but
Summer Breeze. Thanks for coming, smooches.
I end up letting them. Hey, Summer Breeze. Hey, 777. I mean, I don't know. 777
That's what I
double triple sevens. There it is.
right. Okay.
Hey, December baby.
So let me
Um.
okay, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
So basically, from that point, um, I was like, I let him stay, and of course, the police some way found out a few days later. But time I got back, well, when they caught up with me and they wanted to say something to me, um, he was already gone. And they tried to sweat me for it, but the whole point is I still had love in my heart because I did let him stay at my house, even though what he did to me, when he beat even them, beat us all, like we was grown children. I mean, grown men. We
Mhm.
actually had to go to the hospital. So
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah, a couple of not broken ribs, but bruised.
Bruise, yeah.
Yeah,
I've had bruised ribs, so I know it's
yeah.
almost worse than broken ribs for real.
Right, right. Because the
Hmm.
soreness of it just it lasts longer than the actual break.
So, I will say this, and then I'm gonna ask another question. You actually beat the odds because there was a 50-50 chance that by you enduring what you did, by your uncle, the beating the way that he did and
Mm-hmm.
everything, you could have become a woman beater or a beater yourself.
Right. I was
So
so against it. That's the thing that was so wild. I was so against it, and then I had my mom, other sisters, said that I was going to be just like him, and they just kept saying that. You know what I mean? That
yeah,
I'm going to be like him. I ain't gonna be no good. I ain't gonna be this. I'm gonna be doing this and that, and yeah. And now they call in. They want to be my friend, and they yeah,
no new friends.
your new friends exactly.
Mm-mm, that's okay. Keep it going. Yeah, I didn't. Jealousy is really something, especially when you experience it from family members.
Right.
Because you don't want to think, well, they're just jealous of me. Because when you're younger, older people see stuff, and some people hate that they see what they see in you because that's not them.
Mhm.
And so is our we want as younger people was just to know that we were safe, in whatever capacity. And when you grow up and you still see the same, what can I say, the same mentality that you saw when you were younger, and the same people who never thought you would amount to nothing, but once you start getting a status or they see your life is going in an area, then they want to become your friend. No, thank you, I'm fine. Keep that same energy you had all my life. Keep that. you
Yeah,
know
but see, this is the thing. See, some of their children were out there stealing, and really
yeah.
they didn't have to steal, but it was the fact that they was hanging around the bad kids, and I'm not gonna say I didn't hang around the bad kids, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be scared to try to steal.
Hmm.
I was, the part of getting caught what got to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when they used to go in the store and steal, I just wait outside and like y'all do your thing. So if y'all get caught up, then that's on y'all. you know, y'all shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the whole thing is with them getting in trouble and getting the phone call, I'm the one calling them to say, hey, so and so got caught. The same one who would say, oh, you gonna be bad, you ain't gonna man out to nothing, blah blah blah. Now I'm calling you at a young age to tell you your son is locked up and down at the store because he tried to steal. Okay,
Right.
well, why you ain't there? Because I didn't go in there and steal nothing. That's why I'm not in there. Duh. That's why I'm calling you.
Right.
I told him not to do it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, ain't that funny? And how that weird how that happened?
It is. It really
Right.
is. So, Anthony, we know we know what you like to do as far as fishing and everything.
Mhm.
So, is there something different you like to do to relax, like when it's just Anthony by himself? If you had a wish, and say your wish was to be, let's say, in a cabin or a mansion, and you could have it for the whole weekend by yourself, what would that look like?
On which one?
Whichever one you pick, whether it be a cabin or a mansion, and you can have it by yourself for the whole weekend. What
Oh,
would that look like as your relaxation? Like, what do you do to relax?
oh man, that would be actually cool. I would actually pick the cabin
Okay.
because for some reason, I mean, I like cabins and I don't know, just the outside atmosphere. Um, then actually, I would get bored quickly, so I would actually probably be out in the woods more and be down in the water trying to fish.
Thank you,
Uh,
Pooh.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I like to. I like, I'm like one of those guys that I went to a lot of school. I got a lot of certifications and degree and certifications. So it's like I can do a lot of things
I know.
from my spectrum from communications to network security, cybersecurity to uh, well, I got a certification in cooking, so culinary
Really?
arts. So I know how to make sauces from scratch, breads from scratch, cakes from scratch.
Okay,
Um,
so we go. Wait a minute, because you're blowing my mind. Okay, I'm okay. Hold on. Okay, so now that's something else, because I'm a pastry chef.
right. Okay.
So, and you do that's crazy.
Yeah.
What else certification?
I'm gonna call my certification was pantry chef. So
Okay, yeah. What else certifications do you have, if you can share?
oh shoot, we
Well,
gonna be here all
give me
day.
three. Give me three.
Uh,
I
let's
forgot who I'm talking to here. This is the man. Shoot.
see. Well, half the stuff I say you probably not gonna even know. I got my Cisco CCNA. I have my A plus. Um, what else? Well, technical engineering degree, and let's see. I did nursing assistance as well,
Me too.
and I went all the way up to nursing experience. And the old dude peed on me, and I said I ain't getting the license, so I left it right there. I was like, no, that was it, no more.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, I took up two trades at the same time.
Okay.
Um,
I know, because that's what I said. I was telling everybody you downplaying how smart you are. You are very intelligent. And that's why I'm like, nah, we gonna hear. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did CNA too. I have a CNA cert. And you said he peed on you, so you was like, nah, this ain't for me.
yeah, right. I mean, that's what he did. He peed on me. Hold on
Oh my
one second.
goodness.
Hold on.
Okay, y'all are listening to Mr. Anthony McNeil. He is the host of Let's Chop It Up. So I hope you all are getting your questions ready, just in case I miss anything. That way you can ask him for yourself.
I'm back.
If it's some things he can't discuss, it's because he's bound by his job. Okay, so but we'll get to that in a
Yeah, let
moment.
me let me clear on that. I
Okay,
I, I've signed an affidavit with my supervisor and the director. I can talk about anything that's not secret and anything that is have to do with anything that's how can I put it? They got anything to do in the background, but general questions I can answer.
okay. So just briefly though, because I have a couple more questions for you. But
Okay.
briefly, tell us what you do. What is your profession? What do you do?
I am a cybersecurity network development administrative engineer for the United States Capitol Police.
Wow, wow. Okay. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Awesome.
So whoever in the bushes that don't is hating on us, yeah, we already got a couple of people who try to dox me, and they got a rude awakening. Yeah. First, they give you a notice of don't do it. Please stop. And not they're coming knock on your door, and they knocked on a couple of doors, and I had the receipts. Trust
Now,
me, it's not a game. When you had top secret clearance,
yes.
it's called a Yankee White. Look it up. I can go in the White House if I want to. So, well, no escort.
See, come on. When I tell you what I tell y'all about him, I told y'all he's the man for real. He is the man. Okay, that's why I call him King. That's my nickname for him, King. So, oh my goodness, and you mean somebody really try to dox you though? That's so
Oh,
sad.
yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, somebody tried to dox me yesterday. I can actually show you. I mean, if you want to see,
Wow.
I can actually show you what it looked like when somebody tried to dox you and you get informed of it.
I'm so glad he's on my side, y'all. I'm so glad that I'm Team Anthony. I'm a big supporter of his because everybody needs somebody like it on their side. Okay, I'm telling y'all better get into it. Quit playing.
I mean, it's
Shoot.
bad to know the things I know. Well, it's not bad, but if it's in the wrong hands, it can get you can do a lot of damage to a lot of
Hey,
people.
Mr. YouTube Streets. Thanks for coming, smooches.
Hey
Yeah.
YouTube. Hey YouTube.
I knew you was gonna do that. I promise I did.
I like when you do that. Hey YouTube.
And you sound just like you sound just like him too. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay. Anyway. So we do have a brother over here, honey, that's not playing. Shoot, he is the man y'all better recognize. And I mean, that to me, that's awesome though. I mean, that's a big accomplishment. Not everybody can say that. So whatever you did or whatever you didn't do, it was the right move and the right walk for you.
Oh, I didn't have to do much, especially when it comes to my job for the doxing part. That's what you're saying. They do it for you, basically, especially in the cybersecurity because they have constant surveillance on us. As I'm
Mhm.
right now, I'm being monitored having this interview. So
Yeah,
um, it is what it is. But I would say this for everybody to know: a lot of people's being monitored and don't even know it.
fact.
If you say certain words in your
Yes,
in your search box or any conversation on the internet, it's things called bots. And what they do is they have keyword searches for that. And I mean, I have put some out there before too, not pertaining to YouTube, but best believe there are some in YouTube. A lot of them. That's who they hired for. If y'all heard on the news already, to watch all social media as they say they're looking for certain individuals. But anyway, we ain't got to go all through that.
no, but that's good to know because that's just like okay. And I'm taking a sidebar, y'all. That's just like when you on Facebook and you see people talking about who got food stamps for sale. I'll be like, are y'all stupid? What is
Right. And see, and the crazy part, let me add to that. And y'all can take this for what it is, but I guarantee you, I will be laughing at the end of it. Right now, everything is in a crazy frenzy right now. But trust and believe, everybody who out there doing anything that is illegal, from words that's being spoken upon that's not supposed to be talked about, doing telling your what do you call it dry snitching on yourself or dry snitching on people. Oh, it's gonna be dealt with. All this calm down because it's a list. People think it's not a list. There's a list. It's not the list that you think it is, but there's a list of names, and there's a few names on YouTube. And I'm not taking up for Trish or like that. I'm talking about from what I saw myself.
okay?
So let's make that very clear. It ain't got
Okay.
nothing to do with that situation, but a lot of people don't follow the Privacy Act, which is one of the big things that a lot of people take for a joke. But if y'all go and do your fact check, it's actually, as of last week, 2 people got locked up in YouTube. Big YouTubers.
Wow.
Now, one is a young dude. He a young man. I think he's like in his 20s. I can't say his name,
Okay.
but you can look it up. He got locked up talking. Well, first they couldn't catch him on trying to meet with a younger person,
Oh.
under age, but they got him on charges on how he was talking to that person. So if you think words won't get you in trouble, especially when you're saying certain things, look it up and then follow the case, and then you'll see how much words can get you 10 to 20.
Wow.
And the second one is a big YouTuber, and he does makeup and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Um, he got like white hair. His name I don't know, but I know he got arrested. Almost the same thing. He got flirted by a young dude that was following him, trying to get clout and off his name and trying to be friends with him. But then he threw out a couple of things to him, to the dude, to the older, the gay guy, and the gay guy thought he was older than what he said he was, and he flirted back. So now he's been brought in on charges for flirting with a minor. So Privacy Act, and then the underage,
Thanks, Allie. Smooches.
and then there's the Privacy Act, and then the sex against children. That is a crime, no matter if it's in word, physical, or mental form.
Come on. It is.
It's
Yeah.
a crime. And because you think it's not, because you don't see everything in the red tape, you will see later when they come and knock on your door and have those nice bracelets for you. So, and one
Wow.
thing about the government, they have an 85-90% success rate when it comes to putting a case on a person. So while you sitting there thinking you're getting away with a lot of stuff and you just keep piling on, guess what happened? They had just enough. When they think there's enough they have on you, it can be years. It can be 4 or 5 years. It can be 4 or 5 months. But if they have enough, they're going to seal the case, close it, and your ass is gone. You're off the streets, period. And a lot of times, most people play out those cases because there's no way you can get out of it.
Yeah.
So just let that be known. Be careful what you do and what you say.
Yeah, because we in that world now. We're in that listening world.
Right.
Everything, Big Brother world. It be on the ends of the poles on your street. Shoot,
Mm-hmm.
some TVs record what you say now. Alexa record everything you say.
Everything that you have, that your phone, that's the biggest thing,
Yeah.
that it could be easy listen through. I mean, I can give you the some regular specs on how you can get a phone so easily. I mean, if we in the McDonald's and you want to use McDonald's Wi-Fi, I don't care what type of security you got on there. If your ICC ID and your I'm what's that? I am
ICEM, IMC.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, with those two right there, those have a unique number. All right. The
Right.
last unique number on your ICC ID is to your SD card, and then your IMEI is your transport number to your individual device. Those are those are numbers that always have to be active in order for you to be online. And as you're walking and going places, you can go from it be transferred from tower to tower. So that's how they keep a track on you. No phone won't work unless you're being tracked. It only can give you a communication unless it's being tracked. It can't send you information if you don't know where it's going. So
Right.
that's why you have to have GPS. Even though you don't, if you turn your GPS on or off, your phone is still being tracked. If you have a Google phone, go into your Google. I'll tell you real quick.
Is it your settings?
No. Yeah, hold on. Not the settings, but
Okay.
it's if you go into just the Google and yes, my activity. You type in my activity in Google, and you will see everything in it. A lot of people even know about that. And that's the strange part. And my activity, it takes you back about 8, 9 years from everywhere you've been, everywhere you went to, all the text messages and voice messages, all your emails, all the restaurants you've been to, all that. You can look at it right now.
Wow.
Just
Did
pull up
y'all hear
Google and
that?
type in my activity, click on my activity, and look at all the boxes in there. And then click on my activity and watch what you see. You can say disable it, Dungy, but I'm telling you, it's still there. I guarantee you. I bet you. It's the only way that your phone will work. Unless you got a military phone, that is still doing it.
Wow. I hope y'all listening because he's giving some really, really good jewels to us.
Right.
Because some of us regular, ordinary people, we know we being tracked, but we didn't know how deep it. Well, I'll speak for myself. I didn't know how deep it went, but I knew we were being tracked. I did
Yeah.
know that, and
I
I
mean,
knew.
it's unique. I mean, like if you could go on your phone right now and just pull up, go into Google and look under, just type in my activity, and then you're gonna see some boxes in there. One box gonna say like your text, not text, like text messages. The other one is gonna say, hold on, I can just look and tell you. Um, Instead of going through all of that, I might just show you. Not more than on because that's gonna show a lot of stuff. I'm about to open up the share.
Watch out. Oh my goodness.
But no, now you see what I'm talking about, Dungeon?
Yeah.
Look what Dungeon said. She said, "Wow, yeah." Only thing I can say that you can do if you want your conversations or you don't want to be followed, and it's gonna sound crazy, unless you can get a case that has lead on it, or you take that big thick ply of Reynolds wrap, aluminum foil,
Mm-hmm.
and wrap it around your phone 2 times and fold it, and then pretty much you can go anywhere you want. You won't have no signals coming in or out. You actually won't have service either. So, but you
Yeah,
won't.
I was gonna say they made it a way where you have to allow it in order for you to tap into the Wi-Fi's and stuff.
Yeah. Well, in order for your phone to work, it had to have GPS capability. It would not work. You can have everything on unless you got a satellite phone. But the difference with that is, see, people think, if I turn my phone off and I take my battery out, my phone can be tracked. Yes, it can. For one, it has a backup battery in there, a little small backup battery that lasts about 2 hours. That's what holds your information to, say, the clock and all the other stuff. So when you do turn it on or you do put the battery in, the big battery, it's already got your time and all that stuff still correct. So don't get it twisted. It's still a way that they still track you without it. How they can still find people up in mountains, in their last position, if their phone ran out of power and it's not working no more and they still find them. It's like a beacon.
Right. Welcome, Simply a Sweetheart. Thanks for coming, love.
Hey,
Smooching.
Simply.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Well, she's welcome over here too. Thanks for coming. You are really, really giving some jewels, and I appreciate that. Speaking of that, let me ask you a question, and we're going to go back to this information. Was there any point in your life growing up that changed your course or made you more determined to be positive or be productive to make sure that you would be the man that you are today? Has anything ever happened to help to deter that one way or the other?
That's a good question. I mean, it's a lot of things have. I mean, actually, my life has been unique in the past 5 years, which I'm not going to go into
Right,
that.
right.
But, um, but
I'm
yeah,
talking about more
I've been
than
through. I almost been like when I was younger. Me and my cousin, the same cousin, he actually has a $1 million business now.
Wow.
Yes, he fixed on buses and trucks, and I actually helped him. Me and other family members helped him uh, make his. He started in a Frito Lay truck on fixing buses and trucks. He went to school. There's a school here called Lincoln Tech, if it's still here.
Okay.
And then he started working for Greyhound, and Greyhound moved from DC to Richmond, and he did that for a while. But the cost of living down there is low, so he didn't like that. So he came back and started his own business by working out of his old Frito Lay truck, and he went from there to buying a small lot to getting the big lot he has now. And um, yeah. But anyway, with me and him, we was almost kidnapped down in Georgia, in Atlanta.
What?
Yeah, we was basically it's a tower down there. I wish I remember where it was exactly. I it's like a little tower that you can go up the steps and you can see everywhere. It used to be like a little corner store. I know it was in Colley Park, and basically this dude, we threw our basketballs off of it, and it was this guy, and this is in the 80s. It was the early 80s, and it was this guy. He came up and basically said, hey, you threw the balls on there? Well, we got it. It's in the car. Why don't you go get it? So we felt kind of weird about it. And my cousin, he's a little older than me. And he was like, nah, we shouldn't get it. Like, no, you want the ball? Go get the ball. But then he acted like he want to start threatening us, right? Now, the reason why we in Georgia is because my auntie house got caught on fire purposely. But to give you the unique story out of it, the uncle who beat us, he walked up on us when he's not supposed to have been around us. But he came and saved us from being kidnapped from the dude.
Wow.
Yes, that dude had shit in the car. He told him, won't you get it? And and we still like and surprised, like, what are you doing down here from Virginia? So so when we looked in the car, he got rope, line, and all types of tools and knives, and yeah. And then my uncle, he gave our balls back. The dude was talking shit to my uncle, which he was a hard knock dude. They got to fighting. He started beating the hell out of them. We left. We ran. And we told my auntie, and then we had to go to Arkansas from there. So that was a moment that took me, what made me to think about how that affected my life. It taught me how to talk to my children and tell them how to be safe and not to trust any and everybody out there. Everybody is not your friend, and everybody don't have your good intentions. So that's one thing.
Right. That's true.
And also, let's see, from my aunts, my great aunts. I mean, which that's a whole funny story right there. One of them kind of remind me of Miss Diva one, and well, actually both of them. It was actually playing cards at a family reunion, and I never thought at that time that older people, would get up and want to cut you and fight and all this other stuff. They sitting there playing tunk and spades, and next thing you know, they fighting. Senior citizens are fighting. Talking about, I'm gonna cut your bitch over this and this, and Lord have mercy. So that being said, I never knew that senior citizens were still getting it. I mean, it might sound naive because if you don't see it all the time, you wouldn't believe that older people were ready to cut you. I know they'll shoot you, but cut you and ready to fight, especially women, that I didn't see before. So that taught me that, always respect the elders. So that gave me a greater, more respect for them because no matter how old they get, you can still get fucked up. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
So yeah, that was a change. What else? Oh, I got when I was younger too, I tried to cook spaghetti at a young age and ended up turning the pot on myself. and got third-degree burns on my stomach when I was little.
Oh no.
So that taught me. Well, what I went to culinary. Oh, I actually lost almost a piece of my thumb on a slicer too. So
Okay, like for real. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Okay.
I think I just had a lot of big influences in my life. I would say my teachers. I'm very good with people, especially a lot of people who's not from here. For some reason, they get close to me, like people who own businesses and stuff like that, and they will want me to, not exactly work for them, but they want to share businesses and stuff like that because I don't know, just what type of guy I am. I don't know. To me, everything seems just normal, but a lot of people look at me in a different way. I mean, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And let me just let you all know we are talking with Mr. Anthony McNeil. He is the host and creator of Let's Chop It Up. If you have any questions for him, feel free to put it in the chat, and he can address those as he see accordingly. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to my teenager years, the mischief dude. Yeah. Um, I would say one bad thing that I did
Hmm.
that actually was kind of like mastermind. I told you I was always scared to steal out of the store.
Yeah.
Compared to my cousins and then my friends, they'd just walk in. One named Junebug, his ass is
Oh, it's my brother and cousin's name. Go ahead.
yeah, he was just a klepto. I mean, this dude, he always liked to be fresh, and he goes in the store like it's his personal closet. I mean, he just go in there, take off some shoes, put on some other shoes, and walk out with a whole outfit than the outfit he came in with, and never get caught. But anyway, one time it was a Atari that I wanted. I had one, but it was at home, and I was with my auntie house, and they ain't had one, so we was bored. So we took and went down to Zares. If y'all know what Zares are, it's a department
Yes.
store,
Yes.
and it was one in Alexandria down Richmond Highway, and basically, I don't know what I thought about this for some reason, but I told the guys who was there, I say, look, y'all want to go in there and steal? I'm like, nah, don't do that. Let's do this. Let us go in there around 11 o'clock when they about to close. We stayed inside the racks, and Robbie and them, they stayed inside the little cabinet, china cabinet and everything until like 1 o'clock. We had all our little clocks, the watches. Back then it was Swatch watch.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody know about the Swatch. And I had the Max Headroom Coca-Cola one.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had all our watches set at that time for like 1 o'clock, and that's what we did. We had Junebug got scared and he left. First he like, y'all gonna get caught, I'm like, dude, we're not gonna caught. He's like, so that's your idea, blah blah blah. Y'all gonna get caught. That's a stupid thing. I said, how? I said, well, my whole plan was go in there, go to sleep, wake up when the alarm goes off, go around the store and put everything in bags, go to the security desk, take out one of the receipts in the trash, and then one of those card numbers, staple it into the bag, put it on the shelf, and then, we ran around the store, played games and all the other stuff. And then we woke up about five, like an hour before the store supposed to open. We thought the store was open because we heard people. So when we came out, hey, what you doing here? We had to think quick all the fears. Oh, we had to come to the bathroom. Security let us in to use the bathroom. Okay, well, y'all gotta get back out. So we went out the store. We waited till the store opened up, went back in, came back out with the security, gave my little thing, said, hey, here's our ticket, got our bags. I got a Atari 7200, and then some games and some shirts. And my other cousin, he got like all clothes, and my other friend, he got all the little like the remote control cars and stuff. And when we got home, Junebug was like, where y'all get all that stuff at? Dude, ain't we stupid? huh? We stupid for saying we was ever gonna get caught. Oh man, can we do that tonight, man? No, dude, that was a one time deal. That's it.
Okay.
So that was the thing that I put together that I thought of not getting caught by doing something by stealing. So
Yeah, that was a mastermind. That's what that was. Anybody thinks like that, that was a mastermind. Let me
yeah.
ask you a question. Okay, so chef wise, what is your favorite dish to cook or sauce to make?
Mm, good question. Um, I like making actually a couple of things. I think my most complimented dish is my saucy ribs. Very, very saucy homemade ribs. Homemade sauce barbecue ribs. It's real thick. You actually can taste the onions, the chip onions, and well, spring onions or green onions that I
Oh,
put in it. Um, what else? My turkey wings with homemade sauce. It's not like almost like a gravy, but it's more of a sauce, like a mushroom sauce.
yeah.
Let's see, my triple delight, which is squash, eggplant, zucchini, and cabbage, red cabbage. I call that my triple delight. I will light fry it with um, with virgin olive oil, and then I would like shock it, and then refry it again with like butter, and then put in some natural herbs and spices. What else? My eggplant casserole and my
Yeah,
spaghetti.
I wouldn't mind tasting that. That sound like it sound like it would be good. I wouldn't mind tasting. I've never tasted that.
What eggplant casserole?
Uh-huh. Believe it or
Yeah.
not.
And also my spaghetti casserole and
Okay.
baked ziti. But actually, I like making my mean tomatoes. So well, I guess spaghetti or tomato sauce. So
Okay. And you do that from scratch?
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, as I got older, nah, I've been like cheating. So
Yeah,
uh,
start cutting corners. I
yeah.
don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Okay, so let me ask you this. What is your sign and when is your birthday?
Oh, okay. May 11, and I'm a Taurus.
Woo! Woo! Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay, I was close. I said, what did I say? You either Aries or yeah, I was close. I was close. I
Mix it
said
all the time.
okay. So let me see. Do I have? I had another question, but is there anything else that you want us viewing people to know about you? Is there anything you want to tell us as an extra tip? Because you have really been giving us all the tips that we need, and some. So
So
yeah.
for me, I'm no different from everybody else. I just made better choices for myself. Even going through the struggle, I mean, I had my ups and downs in life. I've done some wrong, and also help help people to. I mean, I also been good. So I did bad and I did good. So, um, but I always try to be fair with people. I always try to look at everything equal. So now that people sometimes get me misunderstood when I say about being equal, I try to keep everything fair. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No matter what the situation is, I always try to look at both sides of it. I don't like being one sided. No matter if it's my kid, you know what I mean, or somebody else's, or I always try to look at every situation for what it could be. And my kids, they know me. They know me, and they know that with lies and all that, don't come with me there because I would know before you open your mouth. I know you're gonna lie before you say something. So,
Dang.
and um, And a lot of things that, like the things that I was impacted in life, I've learned a lot from actually, like male wise, from homeless guys. You know,
Okay.
like, oh, forgot, volunteer for a lot of stuff. Volunteer for like women's shelters and shelters in general. Volunteer for cooking. You know, um, what else? I did. Uh, Donated lots of cell phones, clothes to the battered women's shelter. Um, what else? Anyway, but talking to those guys, I think the niche I have big is I communicate with a lot of people and I listen. And I know I draw in a lot of seniors when I do that. I have a lot of seniors that like gravitate to me a
Mm-hmm.
lot because I listen and I talk to them. I treat them like human beings when a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? So also with foreigners, that's I guess what I'm trying to say earlier. I like to talk and I like to learn. You know, I always like to learn and I like to listen to everybody's experiences. It's almost like a story and you can like picture it in your mind and see how it goes. You know what I mean? So I'm sometimes infatuated with people,
Okay.
but sometimes I hate people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't hate, but I'm just saying. Sometimes, yeah, people can be really annoying, but overall, I love people. You know, I'm a very people person, and
Yeah.
and I have given a lot of my life, even for the people I shouldn't have gave to. I still gave, and um, it came back and bite me in the ass a couple of times. You know, some severely and some not. But I learned, and I continue to live on. You know what I mean? So
And you more than a conqueror because nothing that you've been through has yet to stop you. You kind of step on that like a anthill, and
yeah,
it you higher to keep going where you have to go, and
right,
that's to be commended. That is to be very much commended. You
right.
know. Um,
Try to anyway.
I know it's not easy. Because man, like me, I'm a fighter to my heart, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I have learned, let me say that, to choose my battles.
Right,
Because I used to fight every battle.
right.
Okay. And that wears you out. You be swinging and banging, and you're like, why am I swinging and banging so much? I'm tired,
Mhm.
So um some things don't even warrant your attention. When
Yeah,
you're on a certain level, and I'm talking about you, you're on a certain level, and I could see that about you. You're happy. That's something you can't fake. Some people try to, but I'm
yeah,
one to see through that. And you're okay with you. And as long as you're okay with you, and you love your life, you every day you doing what you love, that's a blessing.
right, right.
That's a
And see,
blessing.
that's one thing too about me that you know, if I'm talking to you and I'm communicating with you, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a straight up person. I'm a very, very, sometimes
Right.
I get in trouble. It shouldn't to me, but even my therapist said it, because I used to have anger issues as well. Um,
Join the club.
so, one thing that I learned that when he told me is that you gotta let people be people. People is not
Yeah.
you, and you're not them, and they're not gonna think like you, and you're not gonna think like them. But see,
Right.
because whatever is common sense to me might be dumbfounded to somebody else. But that, I mean, I had to learn that. I mean, 'cause I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Right. Right.
You're not understanding the situation, blah blah blah. But I had to learn, and I'm still learning. But and I have toned it down a lot. Usually, I like my daughter. She's like, I guess she's re mimicking what as I was coming up with the attitude and
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
um, but besides that, um, basically, I try to be very, I mean, I've actually be very upfront with people. I tell them what's on my head, but then I don't do it in a
Malicious.
vicious way, yeah. Or I ain't gotta cuss you out, this and that. Basically, I tell you what I tell you, and that's it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go like you say back and forth. I'm gonna leave it right there. Now, one thing is, if it continue on, I drop it like I never knew you.
Yeah.
That's more to me. That's more of a statement to you than me sitting there fussing with you.
Yeah.
Because while you over there fussing and cussing and this and that, you MF motherfucker, I'm playing checkers, chilling. I'm watching friends and having a good time. So,
Right.
I'm not gonna let you take that power from me. And that's how I actually learned when my therapist told me that. Like, look, don't let nobody control you. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
you're gonna be mad and stay mad at somebody, that person is controlling you. Because if they're not thinking about you and you so worried about them, you're being controlled.
Absolutely. I always say
So
never give a person your power
yeah,
because power is who you are.
right,
Yeah.
right.
We can disagree. Let's be disagreeable in a respectable way, but I can't just give over who I am. Because you know what? Some people you can give a little bit and they'll keep taking because that little bit is never enough.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that part. Even when you said that and I think not in your interview, but you said that in one of your walks.
Uh-huh.
And I miss your walks too, man. You got it's like you got busy now. You can't do it no more.
I know.
But
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get back to at least once a week.
but basically that part, I had a very big problem with that. Um, because looking back through time, I have given so much and so much and so much that I never really gave to myself.
Yeah.
And then to turn around to the people who really disrespected me and all that, I always just look, oh, family this and family that and family this and family that, and even friends. I always overextended myself when it came to money, when it comes to paying them for something or anything. And it was a very, very bad habit. But I finally broke out of it. But when you look back, it's like, oh man, all the people who F you, you know what I mean, through the
Mhm.
years. And when it came to you, if you needed something, and it's been times, not much, but it's been times, and people want to slam the door in your face. But then when they messed up and you already over helped them, I mean, constantly overly helped them,
Mhm.
you know, it makes how you look at your circle, and then you'll see how quickly you'll make your circle smaller because you know who's really for and who's not. But
Mhm.
yeah, I had a real bad. I mean, but like this, I bought friends cars, and then they turn around. Not only told me they're not going to pay me back, you know, but they're gonna come in and ask. They got themselves in a situation, and I still help them. Because it was my friend. And like, you had your ups and downs, but I didn't look at certain things in a certain way.
Yeah.
Because for me, when you cool with somebody back then, you know, you always down for them, and you think they down for you. But I learned as time went past, especially in the past 10 years, I learned that you can overly think a situation because you care for a person that you don't see the return from that person or friends,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically, um, like the one I got in the car, Mike. Um, this guy almost got me in trouble a couple times. Uh, and I mean, he was a cool guy. He got a lot of kids, and we work together, we hang out together and everything. But one thing what really pushed me away from him, um, he used my car and left a condom in it, the exposed condom in it, And then after that, I helped him get a car because he was on the bus, and he's a single parent dad with 5 kids.
Okay.
No, at that time 3 kids. And but I always looked at him because he was a good guy. He just made a lot of bad choices.
Yeah.
He met another girl. He got pregnant who's at McDonald's and the manager, and he tore her life upside down. But then his first baby mom is the ones that I knew, and she was pretty cool. And
Ugh.
the problem was I think he tore her life upside down. He had a car with her. He used her car. That's when he said, well, he tried to duck me. I'm like, dude, just give me $50 a week, or when you get paid, because I know you got the kids. So he tried to do the ducking situation.
Mm.
But then as soon as him and the girl broke up, he trying to be buddies again.
No.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when that train stopped.
Right.
So
Wow.
then I started hearing, when I started, looking at people in a certain light and seeing for who they really were, then I'd be like, and I say no. The word I kept starting to hear a lot was, you acting brand new.
Okay.
And I'm like, what do you mean by that? I'm acting brand new. I'm still the same person. I'm just telling you no.
And that's why they said it. Mm-hmm.
Right. And same thing with family. I had family that I thought, they were like brothers to me and, sisters to me. And, they do underhanded shit. I mean, real bad underhanded shit. I'm not going to go into, but they
Right.
get to a part that you would never think or even imagine. But one thing, like my psychiatrist said, people are people. They're going to do what they want to do. So,
And we have to know that this is what I tell people. You have to be okay if it means your survival or someone else's, okay? You have to be okay picking you. And a lot of us are not okay picking ourselves because
right.
we have this thing where, well, what if? And then that's my family. Sometimes your family will tear your life apart because of
Right.
however they're feeling. But you gotta get to a point. It's like, okay, it's either me or you know. And
Yeah.
if I gotta choose, I'm gonna choose me because I only got one me to give.
Right.
you know. And that's just like I have an aunt, and I'm gonna say this, and I got a couple more questions, then we gonna end. It's just like I have an aunt. I already told you about one of my crazy aunts and how she said, told my cousin what to do when he came down with me. But it's so funny because for those of you all if you've been connected to Anthony at any length of time since, let's just say, June, then you know what happened with my daughter because he was instrumental in raising money to help me with her burial and stuff like that. So anyway, this auntie didn't find my number, didn't find my Facebook page or nothing to pay no respect. She didn't come. She didn't send no flowers, no card, no nothing. Okay, cool. However, she felt the need to say something to my husband in the store. And then this is what she followed up with. Oh, by the way, tell her Tim's back. He couldn't stay away.
What?
Okay, now Tim is the same cousin. I got a child back. Y'all know the whole story. She couldn't say nothing else, but she wanted my husband to tell me that he's back in my city. He moved back here because he couldn't stay away. Now, really, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't deal with people like that. I just,
Yeah. I kind of got that same situation. Same situation. Or were dealing with me indirectly, but I know exactly. How you gonna sit there and tell the person that it ain't not the cousin, but somebody you messed with before,
yeah,
the person that they with now? Come on now, what you trying to start something? I mean, you're a shit starter. And then
right.
on the other hand, with the family thing, with the funeral and this and that, I mean, it's like when my mom was sick, I had family, including my grandmother, and I'm not going to throw her completely under the bus, but I mean, my grandmother had my aunties and uncles. She and she had both parents. They both had both parents. She got married twice, but
Okay.
it was on her second husband did some shady stuff with the first kids.
Wow.
Yeah. And with that being said, that messed up a lot of the family. The same thing you was talking about last week.
Okay.
the generational curse stuff.
Yeah.
So with that being said, um, a lot of them now have mental conditions.
Oh
They never
wow.
went and got help for it, so they going through certain things. But the crazy part about the whole situation is that my grandmother is in denial. That's the bad part. People who don't face up to their shit and basically be in denial, and then in the background they want to apologize in the background.
Yeah.
To put anything in the forefront, especially when it's that close time they're not going to be here no more. Now they writing letters and apologizing and but still they're not doing everything in the forefront for all the other family members to know what's going on. Where everybody else thinking you're so way, and then they sit there putting out rumors on other family members too. That's another thing that gets to me. Because you don't be with the in clique, then you're this and you're that,
Right.
and it's sad. It's really sad.
It really is, and I know you're right. You know.
My sister, she's going through what she was going through not too long ago, and I said, it's a lost cause, and I understand she wanted family to have a family reunion and get things together, but my grandmother is the one who could stop all the nonsense, but her pride is so big that she rather be undercover individually dealing with people instead of just putting everybody together and then pulling everything out.
Right.
So, and it's sad. And you see that a lot in women today
Mhm.
and back then, that your pride is more important. If something you did was so shameful, then why you do it in the first place?
Facts. Come on.
That's my thing. Because it wasn't shameful when you did certain things. So why is it shameful now? You know, I don't get that part. If it's something that's gonna be shameful, why do it? Because what's done in dark will come to light anyway.
Want it?
Either way, and you still gonna be looked upon, no matter what you say. People is gonna look back at you and say, "Hey," even though it might be your kids or something else, they gonna know it leads back to the source. Why is this way? You know what I mean? So, and I know I sound like I'm rambling, but because I'm not trying to give a whole lot, because I got
Yeah.
family listening, and I know they're going, "Oh, they're talking shit about the family, blah blah blah."
Well,
Crap.
we're not talking stuff about y'all because I have just a couple more quick questions for him, and that's it. So he's not gonna tell y'all business.
No, but to finish that, well, I'm gonna tell this, and this is facts. When my mom passed, and I was really, really, really upset about that. It was bad, and
Uh,
my here come the brothers and the sisters talking about, "Oh, that's my," and the great uncles. "Oh, that's my best niece. Oh, that's my best sister. She was my best friend. You ain't talked to her in 30 years. Now you best
wow.
really, really." I
Right.
haven't seen him since I seen one uncle. I ain't seen him in like since I was 5. Yeah,
Y'all
that's
ain't
over half a century
Malcolm led
ago.
Muslims.
That's almost over half a century ago.
Mm,
That's your best sister. Who you been? You know, when my mom's favorite uncle died, they called around, they got money from her and me. But no, and people in the area was going to the funeral and they get together, which was kind of far out. But they ain't like, it wasn't like we didn't have no transportation to go. I had plenty of cars, but they know I didn't talk to them. But they could have came and got my mom since they asked her for money
right.
to go the thing. But nobody ain't did. And then I raised a hoot, and then they gonna see her in a t-shirt, about the jump. Yeah, I'm like, are you serious? I said, that's why I don't talk to you guys. That's what that F shit like that. Y'all can call and beg for money, to participate with something. And that was my mom's favorite uncle.
Mhm.
But when it came down to it, not one person say, and everybody knew that was a favorite uncle. Nobody picked up the phone and say, "Hey, can you get a ride? Can you get a ride? Can anything, you want me to come and get you?
Right.
We appreciate you, this and that." Yeah. Now the other F thing is when the funeral came from my mom, they came, but they stayed like 5 minutes and left. Her own mother
Yeah.
and their favorite uncle and a lunatic favorite sister. The youngest one, the mouth.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
yeah, she is off. I mean, I can go for hours talking about that one. Now,
Okay, so let me ask you. This is a. I'm gonna do like some one-on-ones with
hold on,
you.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, I'm gonna hit you to finish that story off right there. They came. They stayed for an hour. Uh, my uncle, he has down in Virginia Beach. He has a church. He does more for people outside than he does for his own family.
Well,
And the second next thing was they didn't call me for a whole year after my mom passed. A whole year. And then he called and said,
wow.
why this call to shoot the breeze? I told him straight up. I said, look, you took your whole year for you to see how I'm doing and shoot the breeze. I said, I'm gonna be straight up with you, dude. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I ain't got no words for you. I have, nothing for you. So, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, you have to be so harsh. I'm like, dude, are you serious? You and your mother, for one, only came and sat and there for 1 hour because y'all say you want to go see family all everywhere else. But this is your sister who passed. This is her daughter that passed. And you only stay for an hour while the other people stay here. But the one who's the most important is not can't stay because it's more important to go see other family in the area. Are you serious?
Wow.
And you gonna call me a year later trying to shoot the breeze? Really? Come on, man. No.
I know that's right.
That's why I'm not really big on my family. And y'all don't hear me talking about y'all hear me talking about my sister, and that's pretty much my sister and her kids and me. And I have a couple other cousins. I've actually got another cousin on, it's a YouTuber too. Actually she's in the dance section. And she's pretty good. She's very nice. I mean, we don't get along, but I mean, overall, she's a good person. If you want to check her out, I put it in the chat.
Okay.
Right, excellent dancer. That's my mom's sister's, my mom's older sister's child, Trina. Um, but yeah, she's really good, and she's she's overall a good person. But to me, she always trying to be somebody's mom. She's very bossy. She always wanted to control everything. She's a control, and that's not gonna click with me. So
Yeah.
it never did. She tried to throw me off when I was young. I threw her Barbie doll over the banister of a third floor balcony. She tried to throw me after
Oh wow.
it.
Don't be playing about the Bobby dolls, man. Don't be playing. I'm just playing.
She
Ooh,
wanted me to go get it.
right.
She
Go
was
get my Bobby
mad.
dolls
She
now.
was so mad. Yeah, I told you I was bad when I was young.
Oh
I,
wow. So let me ask you this. Okay, we're gonna do what is called a one and one, and then I'm gonna see if the chat has any questions, and after that,
all
we'll
right.
go ahead and get out of here.
Okay.
So if you had to pick, would it be Jill Scott or India Arie?
Jill Scott.
Okay. What else was I gonna say? Okay. Um, Drop top or truck?
Or top. Or truck. That's hard. Probably a truck.
A truck. Okay.
Yeah.
We already know you like cabin and wood life and fishing and stuff like that. Okay, so basketball or football?
Football.
What's your favorite team?
Dallas.
Oh,
Y'all saw my hats. I almost like every one I wear besides my work hat.
oh, Dallas. Yuck. Okay, now I'm just playing. Uh, let me see. What else was I gonna say?
Right,
Okay,
300 over Barbie doll. That's what I said too. I
right,
don't
Doja.
forget today because it wasn't for my aunt. I probably been creamed on the ground. It was three floors up, man. She was mad because I threw that junk over the banister, man. Oh my god.
I agree with you, Dunja. Boo for the Cowboys. Boo.
Yeah,
Anyway,
boo you. I hope you ain't no redskin because y'all ain't got no name.
yes, I love my skins. Thank you very much.
They ain't called skins no more. So watch your mouth.
I
Somebody gonna
don't know
skin.
what are they calling them? They haven't decided.
They're called the Washington football team.
Watch
uh, uh,
Okay. So, okay, this is gonna be one fried chicken. I ribs.
ooh,
I know,
ooh,
right?
ooh. Fried chicken.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Fried chicken. Give me some hot fried chicken. What? Some fried chicken right out the grease with some hot sauce. I don't care if I'm burning my fingers and tongue and everything. I want it like.
Well, I used to. I gotta let it cool off, and I used to eat it. Shoot, yeah, like
And
crazy.
see, I love seafood, but I'm not anywhere where I can get it in abundance.
Uh huh.
Like where we get like here, you pay an arm and a leg for it in Louisville because it's not like Maryland or Florida or you
Hey, I got this place you and your husband can go to. It's really, really nice.
know. Okay.
It's called the Crab Place because it's people coming. It's actually people that's come from your city that's driving to this particular spot. It's some hours, but you're gonna go up through the Norfolk way to get to it,
Mhm.
and you will love it. It's all you can eat, and then you're on a boat for like 6, 7 hours, and they have like DJs for oldies and oldie but goodies, different DJs for different nights. But it'd be a nice trip. I probably can get you a discount too. So
Okay. Well, most likely it'll be me, and I don't drive that distance by myself. So if I take somebody, it might be like my mom or my sister. Uh,
okay.
the way that he works, I doubt it. And he doesn't eat seafood. He
Uh,
very seldom eats fish, and if he does, it is like Long John Silver's that fake fish.
oh, okay.
So, so yes, that would be all me, and that's because I'm Creole, so I love all this.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So, what was I gonna say? But anyway, y'all will be hearing from me and Anthony a little bit more when our project is done. He has this man has got so much talent, it's ridiculous. I never knew he can play by ear, y'all. He plays instruments by listening. That's just I can't even. I don't have any words.
Yeah, I just made a video earlier because I wanted to make a video,
Mhm,
but and let you hear it. But then I
mhm,
told you I wanted you to see exactly how it can be done, and one of the parts, and that's why I did a live. So if you go back and watch on a live, it
mhm,
shows you how I take in where you take and create samples and then you
mhm.
save them and then you use them, to formulate your beat the way you want it. So you can check out that live. You'll see that I did it. It was today about what 4 hours ago.
I think remember I came in there a little bit while I was at
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Use at work.
Hmm.
And I was, oh, what do you think about that song? What do you think
I
about that song?
Yeah, I sent you a thing. I said I like. Okay, which one can you play? Like just to give them a sample real quick. Which one can you play?
Well, I can play mine all day long without no problem with my music
That's
because
what I'm talking about. Yeah, which one of the ones that you sent me? Because that first one, I'm already kissing that first one. That's yeah, that's sexy. That's sexy, and I don't want nobody taking my song. So I
okay,
don't know.
we're not playing that one then.
Okay, play something else then. Play the other one that you sent me. I like that one too, but the first one I like better.
Okay. Oh, the second one was the first one was a completed project. The second one was the making of it, and that's when you see the first text I sent you. I said, "Are you up?" I said, "I'm right now." I was thinking about that song that you were singing, and a couple other things popped in my head.
Yeah,
So I'm
because
like,
you said you wanted me to sing for you or something.
"No,"
Some.
I said, "You sung for me."
Oh, okay.
When you were singing, it popped in my head. Like I don't know, for some reason when I hear like a person who can sing like Fabe, when she sing, I got a lot of beats for her that she can definitely throw down on. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So it's like certain people I can already pick up their melody and know their style and know
Hmm.
what type of beat to make for them. I can make trap beats, I can make, neo soul, I can make jazz, I can make rock, I can make. Okay, I'll take you through them real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm one of them people. I more or less can sing almost anything because I used to sing opera, so I can almost sing anything. But as you get older, your voice changes.
Right.
Like where I used to hit that high C, I can't hit that high C no more. I can wave at it, but I can't hit it.
Oh, okay. And that's what alto or soprano?
Soprano.
Soprano. There it is. But I used to do second tenor, but how you get older,
That's
and
what I said. Yeah, your allergies, the pollution, things like that. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then
See,
putting pollutions in your lung yourself, so that's another bad thing. So,
right. Dondra, you was asking about NutriBurst. Were you asking me or Anthony?
say what? Nutriburst, what's that?
Okay, she must have been talking to me then. I'm trying to give her a chance to answer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let me tell you real quick. Yes, I did get on NutriBurst because I still having issues. I guess I was pushing myself too hard when I was walking because I had a goal that I was trying to reach because I'm going to be the big 50 in a couple of weeks. And I was trying to be a certain, weight and all that. So I was pushing myself like a mad woman and I hurt my foot. And
Mm-hmm.
my foot started delaying my progress. And then once it healed, I pushed it and I pulled my groin muscle in my thigh. So then that stopped me. So I haven't been able to really, I'm just now, believe it or not, getting back to where I could walk. So what I did was I supplemented NutriBurst and the ISO packs, and I started doing those along with my intermittent fasting. So I've lost weight. I haven't gained any weight, which is great. I've lost weight, and now I'm just trying to tone up what I lost. Now I still have my stomach a little bit because I have fibroids really, really, really bad.
Uh-huh.
I have like 9 fibroids the size of golf balls.
Oh God.
So yeah, so I'm doing herbal stuff to shrink those and everything. And plus, I have some things in the fire. I will say this. I do have a commitment to one of the producers that works with what's his name, Tony, the Sony brand. He actually is a producer for Sony. He's one of the ones that they have on the side, and
Okay.
so I'm going to be ad libbing on some songs that he has. I used to back up people on their songs and stuff, and all this, and my family sings. It's a big thing across the board. Okay,
Okay.
and I also do voiceovers for cartoons and things like that. So I'm trying to get smaller so my breathing can be better because my plate is full. So a lot of times when y'all hear me on here, it's a spur of the moment. And so y'all just keep on supporting. I appreciate you all, and it's not about the numbers for me. And I know people say, you be lying when you say that. I just like some place I can come and talk to my people about what's on my mind and what's on my heart.
Right. And that's what showed. That's why, when a few people, Bama girl, I told her no, and Lovely Love, and a few of them, they like, let's get you to 1,000. I'm like, nah. I mean, for one, that's too many people. And if I do get up to there, I want a organic. I want if people gonna come in my chat, if it's one or it's two or it's 50, I want them to come because they like what I'm giving and who I am. Not
Mm-hmm.
because somebody is trying. I mean, I appreciate they getting 1,000, but a lot of them is not going to be on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're just sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody not going to. They just on there because I'm friends with somebody else, and I don't want that. I want my original people.
There you go. Now.
I mean, nothing bad about people
Yeah.
helping me, but if it's like hey, go check out, Libra Butterfly, that's cool. But does it get to 1,000? I don't want that. I mean, for one, I'm not that popular yet, and even being that popular, I don't know if I want to be that big. Because you can't talk to everybody, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to a person, and I be wanting to talk to everybody, and then next thing you know, I'll be on there for 15 hours.
300 wants to ask you a question, Anthony.
All right.
Go ahead, 300. Type it in the thing. He's looking. Thank you, Jay Nisi. Yes, I love seafood.
Oh yes. Why it's so expensive? Where area you at? Well, I mean, what state? I can probably tell you why. What it's like being a Cowboy fan in the DMV. Just like being a Redskin fan in Dallas, Texas. The same. Because you have, I mean, if you go look in the stadium, you actually got more of the opposite. It's more Redskins down in Dallas than it is here, and it's more Dallas fans than it is in Dallas. I don't know why it's like that, but it's always been that way.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Okay, so he's got a song that he wants to play. Did you created this, right?
Yeah, actually, I was in the middle of making it, but I have a couple of more that I can run through real quick for you too. I had a couple of them that I actually want you to hear to see if you want to pick up. I have made over 3,000 beats, so
Okay, well, you have my number and you have my email because I don't want them, being out in our business like that.
oh no
But
no 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 no, these are copyrighted, so I don't have to worry
okay,
about like trying to steal them. And your
okay,
lyrics is not on it yet, so there's nothing for them to even think about. They can try to take it. They tried to do that before. Um, if y'all heard that song "So Gone" by Jill Scott, it had what's the white boy that raps from damn, what's his name?
Machine Gun,
No, not Machine Gun Kelly. The other one, the Ice dude. It was
Vanilla.
It's Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Paul Wall.
Yeah, Power. Okay.
All right, that
Oh
song
yeah, that's my jam. I know what you're talking about.
"So
Yeah,
Gone." You remember that song?
yeah.
Now you know when that album came out, that song supposed to have been on that album, but it didn't make it on there. Guess
Oh,
why?
what?
Because one of the guys I was working with that was a friend, like I said, over conversation for friends. I We had a disagreement, and he had my beats because I said, give him the beats and let him, um, just going right on them instead of him just writing, with in the studio with me. And he took my beat since I wasn't working with him no more. He took my beat and sold it to Jill Scott's producer, and that
Oh,
"So
yeah.
Gone" beat is mine.
And I love that song. I play that song every night.
Yeah,
Every
that's
night.
like the original.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so they found out, and that song didn't make it on there. So, but it was agreement and all the other stuff, behind the scenes stuff. And that was it. And she still had the song. It's just an EP, but it's supposed to be on that album.
Okay. Well, dang. All right, y'all. He's gonna at least play us one because I do have something else I have to do tonight before I go to bed. But
Okay.
we want to hear his talent. So get ready. And the one and only Mr. Anthony
Hold
McNeil.
on. Well, I was going to show him. Let me let two. Give me two. Let me get two.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. I got my thing in to share. You got to click on it and let it
Oh,
come
okay.
up.
Okay.
All right. Um, this is one right here. Oh, mm, what happened to okay, y'all can see the whole thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. This is the one that I actually started on. It wasn't in this figure. It was in the beginning figure. Basically, this is the keyboard I was talking about from earlier too that you can do. And here you can change it pretty much to anything that you want to change it to. What's the issue? There we go. Right here. See? You got all the drum kits, acoustic guitar, bass, piano. I mean, all that. Anyway, go back to sound pool. These are presets, and then you can go to the samples I created, which would be right here. These are all mine right here. Uh,
Okay. Awesome.
so, and you can listen to them, for the ones already done. As some are digital, and um, some are original played. So, you just take them and you just put them up there, like you hear that right there. I know this probably won't fit with the song, but if I wanted to play in it, I can play it single. Right. All right, so add another one there. I'll be real quick with it.
Okay, okay.
All right, that's one right there that I started on. Like I
Okay.
and
Told y'all talent, y'all. He's talented.
then I can go back to here. Oh, is that it? Oh, let me come out real quick. Let's see. Um,
Bum, 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 bum.
where is my music file? I got so much stuff. It's crazy. I don't see it. Oh, uh,
Thank you, Janice.
yeah.
Okay, y'all. So while he's looking for that, I'm gonna tell y'all. My cousin, she's not Creole, but I'm Creole. Okay.
Mm.
My cousin tried to pass off her gumbo as staple Louisiana gumbo. And I looked at that stuff. I said, "Girl, that is not no Louis. That may be Louisville gumbo, but that's not Louisiana gumbo." That's
Mm.
a pet peeve, man. Just say you don't know how to cook. That you don't know how to cook that, cause she can cook, but no, ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. Yeah, I just can't. Mm-mm. So that's just my pet peeve for the
Yeah,
day.
you got a lot of people who definitely get down and do that type of crazy mess.
Yes. And I said, these peas rolled real quick. I have to do a backup. I am not a pastry chef. I'm a pantry chef. I was like, did I say pastry or pantry? Okay, thank you. I do have my certification in that. I used to work for a restaurant, a high class restaurant. They used to be in Louisville, Kentucky, called Kunzman, Kunz. They were one of the best. So yeah. So that's why I said me and Anthony had that in common because that's what he is. Well, that's what he has the certification in and stuff too. Once you learn this stuff, you really don't lose it.
No,
You
you don't. You
yeah,
don't. It's almost like riding a bicycle.
right.
So here we go. Was that hit before? That's not it right there. I have it close. I'm just trying to remember exactly where I had it. Hold on. I think I got it. I got it. Where is the music? The whistling file, music file. Um, Groove. There it is. Groove app right there. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
All right. Artist. Come on now. Are you serious? Recent. That sucks. Oh, no, no, that's not it. That one. Oh, this sucks. It's like I had all my stuff right there, and then as soon as you've been put on the spot, and then you can't. That really sucks.
That's usually how it works. Yeah.
Hold on, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Real
300.
production company is called Nappy Tone Productions. It usually start with a K, but it's easier because everybody like it's Knappy or no, it's just Nappy Tone. That's all.
Okay. He says it could
There
not.
we go, right here. I have words for them, but this makes it safer. Somebody won't try to go in there and get them. But I have let's go fast. That
You got some really good beats, for real.
that one. This one right here. I actually wrote to this and had my singer, her sister, and her brother, and they did an excellent song on here.
That's a nice beat.
That one. That. This one I was thinking about you.
Okay. I could do something with that.
I kind of figured. This one for you. That one.
Okay.
This one you might like, but it's kind of skip. It's skipped.
Okay.
But yeah, I get the original on that one, but everybody usually like this one too. But I know like a little more laid back.
Yeah.
That was played on the keyboard.
Okay.
So that, and this one right here, a lot of people like.
Hey.
That one.
Okay. You might have to keep that one for me too. I might have to, yeah.
Huh?
I said you might have to keep that one for me too. I might have to do something with that too. I like it.
All right, got you, got you. This is my baby right here, and we're gonna leave on this one right here.
Hey.
Oh no, there's still one more, one more.
Okay.
No, that one. That's my little Spanish joint I did. That right there.
Okay.
This one right here. This actually I just definitely after this one. I think you like this one.
I'm listening.
So yeah, I mean that's the I
Keep
got.
that one. Keep that one. Keep that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's bringing some stuff out of me over here. So yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Danja. I
Oh
like.
yeah, she can. Yeah, she can go. She can really go. She ain't like fully released yet, but I know what she can do. Definitely. Well,
Thank
yeah, I see
you.
her project. Yeah, I see her project coming.
Yes, thank you, Anthony.
No problem.
Okay, you guys, y'all have heard from the man and the mystery and the masterpiece he is. I'm telling y'all, the three M's: the man, the mystery, the masterpiece. Is there any other questions you all have for him before we go ahead and call it a night? Because this has been very interesting. It's been fun. I'm excited about what's to come. Y'all have no idea. YouTube has no idea because you got two crazy people who think out of the box that's gonna come together to create something that's gonna be Y'all ain't ready.
Nah, they ain't ready.
Oh, is it anything? Is it any last thing you want to say to them before we get out of here?
I see good terms on 300. You wouldn't bought that Bentley 300.
He's on a trial basis. Let's just say it, he's on trial basis.
Well, no,
Anyway,
we should definitely have more interviews because I mean I still have a whole lot more that I want to get into, and actually I want to break down some subjects, and I would like you to be my interviewee.
okay.
So
I'm, I'm always I got a lot of stuff I ain't even talked about. So yeah.
yeah, I did too. I mean, I felt I haven't let out a lot, but I wanted to be in subjects, so I want to be in like broken down because I mean each subject really. Um, when you want to get into like the inner me, you know.
Mhm.
And just like somebody said in there, I should write a book. I started the book and I lost the book, and it was titled Stay Out of Her Way, Stay Out of Her Way, and everything be all right, But I probably will write it again. I mean, it's a whole lot as some things came, things gone. So I'll definitely probably revisit it, one day.
Okay.
Get some pointers from you. So
No problem. That's what I'm here for. What I know, I share.
all right, got you.
But
Uh,
yeah, you can interview me again. I'm looking forward to it. Just tell me when and where.
all right. Uh, and definitely look for her book. Oh yeah, I'm waiting. Oh, what's the name? Mama Tita wanted to try to get in contact with you. I didn't want to just I'll give her your stuff without talking to you first, or what I have, or what you want me to. Well, just tell me offline. I'm just letting you know on here.
Okay, I'll text you. You want me to text you or email you?
Either way, either
Okay.
way. But Mama Tita want to get your books. She want to sign
Okay.
an autograph.
Okay. I'll do that. I love her. She's crazy. I love her.
Right.
Yes, y'all. My third book of this series, and it's actually the last of the series, and then I'm going into children's books.
Gotcha.
So it's going to come out hopefully in December. That's what I'm shooting for, and that's why me and Anthony is getting together with the song because the song is going to go with the book. Okay, and the only way that you will get the song is if you purchase the book from me. That's the only way we can do that. But it was a vision of my daughter's, so I'm going to carry out that vision because for some reason she thought her mama could sing. So that's what we're going to do, and everything. So it should be out in December. It's called Me versus Me. Okay, it's really I really go deep with this book. I mean, like deep. I always say I put a disclaimer in there. Some people can't take different things because it's like I can't read this. This is too much. But it has become more therapeutic for me to open up and let you know that sometimes the people you see before you, you never know what they've been through to make them where they are.
Right. That part.
See, so that's why it was important for me to interview Anthony because I knew that he was very intelligent and he was to me he's a man of mystery. That's why I call him the mystery, the man, the master because he was a man of mystery. I'm like this man showed up with these goggles on and all this and stuff. I'm like, who is this man? And I knew he worked somewhere that was higher up. I just didn't know what he did
Right.
and everything. And then he became a real good friend to me, and stuff and stuff. I don't have that many. Most of my friends, let me go here and say this and I'm going to dismiss. Most of my friends are men. Okay. Um, I get along with everybody. If you don't like me, something's wrong with you. Okay.
Mm.
I get along with everybody, but most of my friends are men because men are not catty.
Right.
The men that I know, put it like that, are not catty.
Can be.
Yeah, they can be, but they're not. And then if I have to have a serious conversation, or maybe I feel like being naked and unashamed and saying some stuff, I don't have to worry about that man being like going back and telling like 6 or 7 other people. Everybody needs a
Right.
confidant. So, and I find that men hold secrets better. I
Yeah.
just, and I'm like, boy, if you ask me to keep a secret, I forget it. That's how much I keep. That's
Yeah.
how much I keep it because I don't want that to be in the forefront and I accidentally slip and say something.
Right.
No, I'm like, oh, okay. And I chew it up and I forget it. So, like I said, he has became a really good friend, a sounding board. We've had conversations and he's really given me some good advice about things. So, I value this friendship. I really do. So I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all just better get ready. Go ahead.
Is that vice versa?
Y'all better get ready because y'all not ready. Anyway, thank you for coming over here, Anthony and Mr. Let's Chop It Up. I appreciate you. I honor you, sir. I still call you King. If there's anything you ever need from me, just let me know.
There's no problem. Oh, I got some merch. So, but we'll talk about it later. I got some merch, as y'all can see. My son, he drew this. So
That's nice.
yeah, he actually drew it
Okay.
digitally. So and he's actually building my studio, drawing out my studio as well. I'm gonna have in the background, and I'm gonna have some merch. Um, Family putting stuff together. So yeah, I should be seeing that soon.
Okay. Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here.
One
And
more.
I want go
Let me
ahead.
let me finish. And I just want to put it out there. First, I want to put out um, for everybody who been home, staying in the house and stuff. Um, this thing is out here. Be very careful and try to get as much exercise and stay off the sugar and the salt. I have a family that does not have diabetes run through it rapidly, but I don't know my father's side, but I'm on my mom's side. It does not. High blood pressure does, and I was diagnosed as diabetes type 2. So I don't
Wow.
take medication, anything like that. But with the working nights and everything being kind of off for so long, it had me imbalanced. So I slipped into there with a little bit overweight. With a lot of walking, it keeps it tame and it keeps me off medication. If I get my weight down low enough, it probably won't even show that I have sugar. But be very, very careful and be honest with yourself, and also be mindful of as you get older, your stuff start breaking down. 'Cause I used to have a high metabolism. I used to eat, man. Woo, I can eat a 20-piece by myself, and then have two milkshakes and a bucket of fries, and call it a day. And I mean, and it would burn right through me, easy. But now that I gotten older, just a little bit catches up with me. So uh,
Yeah.
get that exercise, eat right. For everything that you indulge in, do something. You walk around the house, do power walks in the house. Just keep your metabolism burning so you don't have to deal with sugar or high blood pressure or high cholesterol. So, with me divulging that out to everyone that, I have diabetes, uh, it don't have like, it don't have everybody keeps saying that most time it will come from inheritance, and hereditary, but that's not true. You
Not
know,
all the time is that true, right? Mm-hmm.
so I won't want that to happen to anybody. So that's why I'm saying something about it now, and exclusively putting it on Lever Butterfly, aka Coco 929, which I'm going. You have to send me a list of your products so I can keep my weight tame as well.
Okay. I will. I will do that. Okay, everyone. Y'all heard it here. Remember, health is wealth. And I have did some herbal stuff about that, but I'm gonna come back and do another herbal talk because y'all know I'm into herbs. Okay.
Right.
So
That's
um
what I put out there. That's why I threw it on your channel because I know not, for one, I can be the living testament, and secondly, also give that encouraging advice, to keep yourself healthy. So,
okay. Okay.
and
Well,
when I can start promoting your stuff too, man. So you being shy on stuff.
who me?
Yeah, you. What's your name?
What is what is I being shy about?
I mean, putting your products and stuff. I
Okay.
knew you would put your website up. I'm like, well, you ain't telling me nothing. I'm gonna promote you. I
Yes.
You know I'm
Oh
gonna promote you
Lord.
hard.
Here's the thing. Okay, the person who's doing my website, we had to take the one I had down so because it was so outdated that I wasn't pleased.
Okay.
So I'm a hard nut to crack. So we're gonna be working on my website the rest of this weekend and the beginning of next week so
Okay.
that it can be what I want it to be. That way, if people want to purchase products from me, they can do it from my website. They won't
Yeah.
have to go to Amazon and stuff like that. However, I have told this person that if you can't get me within the allotted amount of time, I'm gonna have to move on. Even though they're doing it for me for free.com, but they get merchandise too. So it's an exchange of
Yeah.
sorts.
So it's not like really free.
Right. So yeah.
I
But
got my sister who does the same thing with the sea moss shakes and stuff like that. But
mhm.
we be like, I tell her, she's very great with everything. It just she's instead of being my god sister, she tried to be my god mom.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and she's a great person. It just sometimes, with certain things, you can't try to keep certain stuff separate. You know what I mean? So
okay,
that's why I'm reaching out to you, and I want to get all that good stuff, the sea moss drinks, and yeah.
not a problem. We'll, like I said, we got so much to hook up about. We're gonna be connected for a minute, so yeah, no problem.
Okay. But yeah, I want them to hear it too, so they can get on the train as well.
Yeah. So just in case, y'all can always email me. It's DRS for doctors,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1627-2002 at gmail.com.
Yeah. And once your website come out, create another website to be a little shorter, because that's a lot to remember.
You're not gonna keep
I'm
something from me,
just saying.
Anthony. Oh my goodness. Yes, y'all heard him come for me. He said you create one a little shorter than that girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I would do that. I am. But that's been connected to me for a long time. I spoke
Yeah.
it into existence. So
And
yeah.
no, but I'm starting to get in that getting close to the senior line, so things start working. The eyes can't see or something. You know what I mean?
Are
So
you're not 50 yet, are you?
I'm on the door.
Oh, okay. So I'm older than you. Okay. Wow.
I'm like Rebel Son. I might be. I might not.
Oh my goodness, yeah,
Yeah.
Rebel. Yeah, okay, Rebel being 21. I guess you
Yeah. Yeah.
25.
He said 29 to 32.
Okay.
Well, I'm 17 to 51. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
to 51. So pick a number.
Okay, I keep it to myself now. Well, y'all know because I'm gonna take all type of pictures, honey. I'll be 50 September 29th. Hello,
Yeah,
couple 929. Catch that 929.
that's this month.
Yes. So, and I take all type of birthday gifts. Trust me, I love gifts. I'm a fanatic for butterflies. Anything butterfly, I love it.
Oh,
So, just letting y'all know.
I'll find you something.
Oh well, thank you. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Well, look, I'm gonna keep talking. So, all right, y'all. It's been a blessing and a pleasure. Thank you guys that came. Thank you guys that will come and view the video. Smooches to you guys. Thank you, Anthony, for coming over and blessing us today.
Thank you
And
for having me on.
no,
And 300. There's the 300. Just put it in the chat for her email address.
thank you.
The good hubby trying to suck up for that Aston Martin.
Anthony's crazy. Oh, thank you so much. That was a good. Look, he said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
They are crazy,
Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you so much.
We're gonna play something going out, y'all, and y'all have a good one. Smooches.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh man, I'm glad to say I was gonna play that one song.
Okay, go ahead.
You know that song that we heard that Eric Roberson?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna go home on this. When this song is over, we over, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, that was really, really good. You there? Oh, she kicked me out?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm shaking my cup. I got ice in my cup that I'm eating, and I don't want to make.
Yeah. You a bad girl, all y'all with that ice.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
I see Fire Babe on. So I guess everybody run over there.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
Now this is by Jazzy, DJ Jazzy Jeff. For who don't know, Fresh Prince and Jazzy, DJ Jazzy Jeff. They call him the Magnificent Jazzy Jeff, and basically, he did a song with Eric Roberson in another party. Eric Roberson wrote it, but it's actually a real good song, and it's talking about today. If you hear the lyrics, it's real nice.
Ran up the stairs up to.
There we go.
They send you out.
There we go.
We're human, y'all. Like I said, shout out to my brother.
Here we go.
But before we bounce out of here, I'm gonna play this one more time. Shout out to my brother Cody Tatham.
Cody Tatham.
Eric Roberson, which I believe is one of the greatest singer-songwriters of our time. We did this. Cody and I did this and sent it to Eric. My good brother Eric went to school with Chadwick Boseman, so this kind of hit him a little bit different. But I appreciate.
So Eric Roberson went to school with Chadwick Boseman at Howard here.
With this is entitled "Cancel 2020."
Maybe just wake up and it all disappeared. First came Kobe, then came COVID. Wouldn't believe it if you told it. Not to mention cops still shooting us out here. Cancel culture, can we cancel this? Oh yeah, I'll take 15. If you know what I mean. Yo, when Bill with this pass, I was already done. Man, 20, yo, you ain't been fun. Wanna high straight to 21. But really, I fear COVID gon' still be here. Cop sign still up in my rear. Baby mama got the news, now she all on her knees. Cause I didn't stop when they said freeze. I must admit, I thought this year be a blast. Every night I will be raising the glass. On tour straight, making a stash. But instead, I'm watching this race, it's sad. Little kid raised his rifle to blast. Killed 2 people and the cops let him pass. It wasn't that kind of to me. That wasn't even this year. Yeah, the past year's been whack. Hunting season on everything black. Speaking of black, just lost Black Panther to cancer. Can somebody please take 20 back? Maybe this means after these lows, we'll have a high tomorrow. I wanna know just how long this shit has to go. Did cancel culture, can we cancel this? Oh yeah. Maybe just wake up and it all disappeared. First came Kobe, then came COVID. Wouldn't believe it if you told it. Not to mention cops still shooting us out here. Cancel culture, can you cancel this? Oh yeah. I'll take 15. If you know what I mean. I had a talk with my dad and he cried this morning. Don't get to hear the side of him often. I can't imagine what this year cost him. I just thank God that I ain't lost him. I just can't imagine that pain. I pray for those of us who can't say the same. Breonna Taylor, yo, please say your name. If you lost someone, understand that their life ain't in vain. I know tomorrow ain't subject to change, but the dream is in range. I feel like Chad knew and was planting the seed. Leave a legacy that these kids need. We had a superhero right here working through pain. Just so he could tell us that we could do the same. Work through the pain. We just gotta work through the pain. Cancel culture, can we cancel this? Oh yeah, this oh yeah, this oh yeah. Cancel culture, can we cancel this? Oh yeah. Cancel culture, can we cancel this? Oh yeah. Can we just wake up and it just disappear? First came Kobe, then came COVID. Wouldn't believe you if you told it. Not to mention they still shooting.
They brought out Breonna Taylor. They put Kobe in it. They put it. They shooting us. That song just spoke everything to my soul.
Yeah, I liked it too. Awesome. You all have a great evening.
Thank you. You have a good night.